All right, so we are here with the Wise Guys demo for Savage Worlds, the new playtest for the system by Insert Imagination. We got a pretty great group here. This is officially, I want to be completely up and honest. We are in talks with Insert Imagination and are working on relationships, but we're interested in the game beforehand. So, before we get into the full, proper setting intro and everybody, I'm going to turn your guys' mics on and you all can introduce yourself. So, I'm just going to go down my line. Starting up, we have Tommy Blue. So, Sandy, introduce yourself.
I ain't saying nothing.
Okay, that's actually fair for Tommy Blue. All right, then we have Olivia Brushes, played by Dan, which, Dan, you can also plug where you're from since you're a guest player today.
Oh, Bobby, thank you. Yeah, so myself and Bobby's a regular. Many Savage Worlds podcast. Find it on iTunes or YouTube. And I'm playing Olivia Brushes, young artist.
Yeah, we'll just stick with that she's an artist.
Yeah, she's, she has a passion for it.
Hopefully not a starving artist. I'd feel bad.
All right, so next up we have the amazing Linda, played by Robert.
I was in medical school, but I always had a passion for magic. And I finally decided to move to LA. I'm actually doing fairly well. I've got my own, not headline, but I'm not a front runner either. I've got my own show. That's what I was looking for, down at the Shamrock.
All right, and finally we got Winston, played by Mike.
Hey, baby. I think you mean the king. Elvis Presley here.
All right, Winston. Winston, you're getting an extra Benny. I was hoping you'd intro with an Elvis impersonation. All right, so Tommy and Linda both get 3 Bennies. Oh, we may also have a 5th. I just got a message from Verms. Sorry about that. My phone wouldn't type intros. Alright, so yeah. Tommy Blue and Linda, neither of you guys have anything to give out extra bennies, right?
I don't think so.
Correct. I have nothing.
Alright, Winston also typically gets 3, but yeah, dude, you get an extra benny.
Thanks, Bobby.
Well, you deserved it after that impression.
Yeah, we should also be getting Verms coming in as Lucian Cross in a bit, but he's having technical issues. And then finally, we've got Olivia Brushes, which you are young and have luck, so you're coming in with 5 bennies.
Now, when you say technical issues, do you mean actual technical issues, or he's out of weed technical issues?
No, like what was just happening to Mike.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm just gonna, so I don't forget, I'm gonna assume Verms is here, or gonna be here. So I'll just give myself all 5 bennies to start. Alright. Oh, I just gave 5 bennies to everyone.
Woohoo!
Hey, thanks, Bobby.
You know what? Fuck it. It's a one-shot. It just means I will not pull punches. So.
Like you don't already.
Fair enough. You guys are a crew. It'd be pretty much safe to assume, more or less, Tommy Blue runs it since he's the only made man in the entire group. So Tommy Blue's the official connection to the mob, in deep, actually connected and protected. However, you guys are a crew. You have done jobs together before. And the other day, is it Caesar? I'm pulling up the name of who gave you the info. There we go. Oh, Chico. So, Chico, you guys can decide whose friend Chico is. But Chico, this kind of Latin gangster, who also operates out of Vegas, for a couple grand, tipped you guys off that the Safari Casino's manager, Mr. Banks, was given a package to hold on to by a well-known jeweler in the area. Now, this is pretty fortuitous, given that Mr. Banks keeps personal holdings, such as this, outside of the casino vault and in a private safe in his offices. Thinking, keeping them close would keep them safer. However, it means that it is not in a casino safe, which is about the safest place it can be, or a casino vault. So, with that info, you guys know if you can slip into the back rooms of the Safari and crack that safe, you can get whatever's in the box. This is a high-end jeweler, which means this is probably some pretty big cash. And I think we finally heard Verms come in.
Yeah, hang on, guys.
No problem. I just have to unarchive Lucian.
I appreciate the atmosphere, but that's a bit loud.
Yeah, you gotta crank it down to like 1 to 3%. It automatically just bumps it. Alright, and I'll link Lucian. I'll link Lucian to Verms once he's on.
Hello.
So since Verms is coming in last minute, I'll do it. Verms, you're running Lucian Fox, who's a gambler, a fixer. He basically
Verm's playing Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian.
Verm's not playing cross-sex, you know my rules on that.
I know. Luckily, there was one of each left. Yeah, you're a handicapper. I was like, what was it he had again? So, as I was saying up with them, you guys are all part of a fairly frequently working together crew. Officially led by Tommy Blue, because he's the only one that's actually a made man. You guys were tipped about diamonds being left with the floor manager of the Safari Casino, who keeps such things in his personal safe, which is a bit of an easier score than an actual casino vault. You know, if you...
It's already a lot of bennies you guys have got.
Yeah, I mean, I accidentally gave everybody
really
5
well.
bennies, so I'm just going to give you the 8 as well. We're going to go crazy today.
Of course you did.
There we go. However...
Well, come on. Winston was clearly perfect for this. He did his Elvis impression.
Oh, God.
You
All
missed it. There will be more.
There will.
So he hasn't left the building. That is a shame.
Alright, so at this point we open up to the night before you guys have planned for this score. As far as your current intel is, you know, you just gotta slip in, by however means you want to do, and crack the safe. However, I've actually talked with the writers of this for what happens if multiple complications come up. A setting rule I'm calling no easy job. You know there's supposed to be 5 cards on the table. There's only 2. So you can spend one of your 5 tasks to try and further look into what's going on with this job to see if you can uncover any complications that you weren't told about. Which will be the same as anybody. Someone decides to take lead. This will be their task that they are taking lead for. Anyone else can assist. And if you guys give me skills I didn't think of that would fit, you can, but I figured this is mostly going to be investigation, streetwise, persuasion, intimidation. So this is also optional. You don't need to do this to succeed, but it will help you. So do you guys want to gather more intel?
Yeah. Tommy wants as much information before he goes into this. He's not going to risk his reputation on a failed heist.
Alright. So, something else to note if you guys haven't read the heist rules in depth. Once you take lead on a task, you cannot take lead on another task until everyone's gone. There's only 5 tasks and 5 of you. So, like, if you guys know someone needs to take lead on cracking that safe, they should not take lead on anything else. Type situation.
Wow, that's harsh.
Do we
That is
have a
harsh,
safe
yeah.
cracker?
Tommy's got safe cracking, but he's also really good with intimidation. So
I mean, I'm pretty good at persuasion, so...
Yeah, you guys do know, gathering intel is before you go in the casino, so I'm not adding the security threat of the casino into it. But in the casino is security level 4, so it's -4 to everything you do.
Dang.
What year are we in, dude?
We'll put it at about 1990.
Cool.
We'll put it right around casino.
But yeah,
My concern is the level of security. That's
Mhm.
right. 90 security we can handle. 2015 security we
Yeah.
can't.
There was not a pre-made hacker. You'd be screwed without him.
Yeah.
You
But
need
anyway,
Seth Green as a hacker and Most Def as a demolition expert to play beyond 2000.
But anyway, Tommy's got a die 8 intimidation and a +2 to intimidation, just
Yeah.
because of.
Now you can still assist. Like anybody can assist, but yeah. I know you also have security expert, which gives you +2 to all security systems.
Yeah, I
Spotting,
think
avoiding.
we'll probably need you to crack the safe.
Well, I've got fast talk, meaning that I can kind of do this really quick type of thing to get people to talk to me.
Yeah.
I can beguile them a little bit and have them giving me information before they even realize I'm talking to them, kind of thing.
You also have Performer, which lets you use Perform in place of Intimidation or Persuasion.
Exactly.
Or Taunt.
Which is a
but,
DA.
Well, while we're planning this, Bobby, Tommy's gonna ask one of the lower guys to bring him a drink.
okay, yeah, you guys... Winston, what is your hideout? You guys will be in Winston's
Oh,
hideout.
that's a good question. Let me take a quick look.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Elvis Memorabilia Museum.
I was going to say that it was... Yeah, that's fine.
I was going to say, if you have something else, but that popped in my head. But yeah, you guys are hanging out in a back room in Winston's place, whatever that may be. It should also be noted, Lydia
I'm cool
is
with
there with, like, 2 security, like, low-level security guys and her snake around her neck.
Nice. Yeah, we'll say the top floor of an Elvis memorabilia museum.
Nice.
It belongs to a relative, but they left it to him in their will. After a little, well, creative writing went into the will.
Alright, so...
Boo-boo-boo-boo.
It was saying, like, is Robert taking lead on the gathering intel?
I think that would be a good idea.
Alright, then who wants to assist to do other things to help bonus this?
Tommy will assist him with this.
Alright,
Now, before we get too far into this, what are these things off to the side? The highway, the gambling den.
those are other locations later in the adventure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also trying something new with, since we don't tend to actually use grids anymore, with minis for this, where I just have, like, red chips, and I do a single enemy and a number of red chips that are either extra or wild card. I could flip them because they're cards.
Cool.
But yeah, so it looked like Winston and Johnny or Tommy are assisting. First of all, Tommy, are you assisting with Intimidate?
Yeah.
So what are you doing using Intimidation to try and get some intel?
I'm gonna start shaking people down for information.
Alright, give me an Intimidate. Is it you going around town shaking people down about these jewels? If you fail or get a... You did 1-1. That's an 8, by the way. You did ++.
Oh wait, so 8's to get nothing.
Yeah, that'll give a +2. Winston, what are you doing? Oh, actually, I should know. Sorry. Tommy, that is a 1 on your skill die. You can take it, but it'll give the group 1 heat.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Because heat is not a good thing for my guy.
No.
Not that any of us like heat necessarily, but your guy is really bad about
10.
it.
There you go. Nice. Double check. 1 on the skill die, Tommy.
Jesus.
To be fair, given the character and that he's going around intimidating,
Yeah, it doesn't make a little sense.
Yeah, you might actually be better spending the Benny and describing how you're looking to soak the heat. Because it's one heat. You just, even at the minus 2, you just need a 6 with whatever you're doing. But pretty much, you shake down some people. It gets word out. You know, you were pretty aggressive shaking people down for a diamond heist you haven't done yet, which means word's starting to circulate if you don't do something about you guys looking to pop some diamonds. What do you want to do? You want to try and soak that heat?
Yeah, I'll spend a Benny to soak.
All right, what are you rolling to try and soak the heat? You're probably going to need to roll like persuasion or streetwise. Because this is social heat.
Streetwise is my best or better than persuasion.
Okay. All right, remember you're at a minus 2 because you're a known suspect.
4.
Oh, at minus 2? Nice.
Yeah.
That means you soak the heat. So you go, you shake down some people, which gets some people talking, but you call in a couple friends to remind them to be quiet. All right, Winston, how do you want to help get some bonuses for this?
Well, I mean, it's a casino, right? And
Yeah.
what Elvis impersonator doesn't love a casino? I mean, people are always hanging around outside trying to get a few bucks, get some pictures taken. And we Elvis impersonators are a tight-knit community. So I'm going to talk to my fellow performers, see if they know anything about the happenings around this particular casino lately.
Yeah, I'll even let you use perform.
Excellent. Does that add charisma?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right.
So this is at a +4, which means you're guaranteed to flip at least one card.
Nice.
All right, so finally, the amazing Lydia, what are you doing to gather intel?
It's Linda,
Oh,
not
sorry.
Lydia, please. Basically, I'm going to do kind of like Winston was doing, performing a little bit. But I'm going to be specifically like trying to get in touch with people that like might have schedules or information like that,
Okay.
and lift some of the schedules and what have you type of thing.
Nice. Yeah, so give me a perform, and you got +4 on this.
Okay.
So success will get you 1 card, raise will get you 2. If you get a 12 or better, you get all 3.
Okay, my character doesn't have any stats. I have a bio and info tab, and that's it.
What the heck happened then?
Oh, while you're there, you can share my character.
Yeah, click character sheet across the top. If it's not coming in, that's a... Oh, hold on. Did it not save your... Hold up. There you go. Close and reopen it. That should do it.
Alright.
I accidentally clicked the
there we
wrong
go.
person
Okay.
to have control.
Okay, so I am making a performance check with a +4. No double plussing.
8? Alright. Do you want to Benny it?
Yeah, may as well.
There we go. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So, the first couple things you find out, slipping in's going to be harder because Mr. Banks, with this new item, has temporarily hired some extra security to guard his office. So you can either leave it be and it'll give a -2 to slipping in, or you can take care of it as a separate task. Then you find out that, probably given your situation, you're probably schmoozing an off-duty cop of less than reputable, and you find out that they actually have gotten a tap on Tommy and have been listening in on many of his conversations, so the police may already have listened in about this thing. And then the final one, now that's another one you can, as a task, go and choose to take care of, or it'll complicate one of these two situations. And the final one, because you're limited to 5 tasks, you can't get rid of the worst one, is you find out the feds are involved. Which means that final bit of cracking the safe is going to be a much harder situation than you guys thought.
Why are the feds involved? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe
I'm back.
it does. Never mind.
Probably because Tommy got himself tapped.
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry about that, guys. My dad's cat knocked out the power for my entire rig, so I had to plug it back in and start everything back up.
Alright, so do you guys want to take care of either of these two complications before you try and actually
I've got
infiltrate?
a plan for the under surveillance.
Alright.
Do we know how how they're listening in on him?
All you know is that he's under surveillance.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I need to know
Someone else could maybe assist, and like
I
that
was
can
gonna
give you a
say-
bonus, but
If I can impersonate Tommy, I can lead them away, put them on a little bit of a wild goose chase.
Actually, that would work.
yeah.
Because you can have Tommy in 2 different locations talking about 2 different things.
Right, they have to divide their resources.
Right. So that would work.
All
Or
right.
even just have Tommy lay low for a day or two. So what's the timeline on this safe job? Do we have a timeline at this point?
You do
Yeah, we're
not
supposed to hit
know
it
when
tomorrow.
he's going to pick it up, but you were planning on hitting it tomorrow, and it's a personal hold, so you don't know when he's coming
Yeah.
to pick it back up.
All right. So Tommy lays low for a little bit. I'll
Yeah. Now, given your plan
Yeah.
can keep you outside of the casino, which means
Yeah.
you can avoid that -4. But as you see in your impersonator stuff, becoming a specific person will give you a -2.
right. So yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan to me. I mean, if anyone wants to assist, I assume Tommy can assist.
I was going to say, I think the
Tommy pick
only
up the
person
battery
who
and-
could really assist is Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy's still waiting for his drink.
You have gotten your drink.
Is there ice
It
in
has
don't want
ice
me-
in it.
I
don't want
punched
me
the
to
guy
get
who
it?
gave it to me.
You don't want me to get it for you because Aspie likes to give little kisses to any drinks that go by him.
But yeah, I punched the associate in the face for giving me a glass with ice in it.
I then also punched the associate in the face for giving him a glass.
I'm worried that Olivia might be the associate.
Oh my god, actually, Olivia has that thing where
Ignorance,
she's
yeah.
always doing the worst jobs. So yeah, Olivia just
Oh,
got
man.
clocked in the
Oh
face.
wait. I didn't wait. I don't. Would Tommy hit a little girl? I
You're
thought it was
thin-skinned,
Olivia.
Tommy.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I gotta.
I'm dedicated to the part. So.
I'm giving a Benny to Olivia.
I feel like I'd pull the hit a little bit because I don't actually want to hurt a little girl who just got hurt.
All right, so Tommy, what skill would you use to give Winston pointers on being you?
It's like I gotta re-pull my skill sheet up. Oh, my best skill would.
Well, it's not just about what has the best numbers. However, I'm pretty sure your best skill is one of the most suited.
Streetwise, intimidation.
Yeah, so you could either do streetwise to teach him your routine or intimidation to teach him how to threaten people the way you threaten people.
Well, intimidation's got the +2, so probably that.
Yeah, so teach him some Tommy Blue signature threats. Give me an intimidation roll, and if you come up with a Tommy Blue signature threat, I'll give you a Benny.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go with the classic and about using cement shoes and a nearby source of water.
In Vegas.
in Vegas.
Hey, if I can't find water, I'm just gonna,
Just a deep fountain.
or if no water, I'm just gonna dump them in the middle of the desert with some
Hey, I'll
shoes.
take you down the municipal pool.
It's free on Thursdays. All right, so yeah, Tommy gets a Benny for that, and you get a +1 to your impersonation. Given that this is impersonating someone who is helping you impersonate, I'll also let your charisma carry, so it should.
Actually, can I use my forensics to help him out with that as well?
You can, yeah.
Ah.
I also hand Winston the glass with drink and ice in it.
Oh, nice, an extra +2.
I smash it on the ground.
Like
I said no life.
Tommy nods his head and goes, "You'll do."
All right, and
Also,
this,
good job not punching me because you would have been in trouble for that.
since this one would affect slip in, if you get a raise, your +2 will apply to whoever slips in.
Cool. So I'm rolling at a total of +1. I think.
+2, I said your charisma would qualify. Because you're impersonating someone who knows you're going to impersonate them. So I'll let your
We got
charisma
some good
qualify.
pluses for you.
Well, I only have a 1 charisma, so.
Yeah, but Tommy gave you a +1 and Linda just gave you a +2.
Oh, she gave +2. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So here we go. I'll Benny that.
I would, because that... Oh, it's not on the skill die.
That's alright. I got 9 bennies.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not
just
exactly.
everybody gets 5 bennies.
What?
What?
That is on the skill die.
All right. Here's another
Now,
one.
do know, if
I
you
got
Benny...
impersonating-
If you Benny into a Snake Eyes, you gotta take the Snake Eyes.
That's fine. Roll the dice.
Alright. At least
Only
it's
one
not
Benny.
red. Alright. So no bonuses, but you do confuse. You also successfully get the wiretap out of there. So,
You know what? I'm gonna spend 1 more Benny.
okay.
We're in Vegas. I like to gamble. I'm bad at it, but I like
Yeah,
to do it.
you're the cooler.
I really wanted that 8. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Oh well. Alright.
Hey, I'm Tommy. I'm gonna put some cement shoes on you and leave you in the desert with the fishes.
God damn it. You get a Benny. Alright. So is
An old abandoned aquarium somewhere.
Is Brushes or Lucian looking to deal with the extra security? Whoever isn't is going to be slipping in, since you guys said you wanted Tommy on the save.
Well, I have a plan for security, but if the other person has a better one, so she can paint up something to get in, like a service entrance, some sort of company vehicle, like get a van and disguise it instead of going in. But there's gonna be more security, like in the front door.
Gotcha. Okay. Anybody have anything that can assist?
Again, forensics. I'll be able to point out some of her minor flaws and what have you.
Yeah, forensics is like the amazing Linda. Linda is amazing.
I forgot, Bobby. Tommy actually has his own place too in Vegas right now.
Oh, did he have hideout?
Gangster, he has a nice piece of property.
You have a nice piece of property. That is not the same as hideout. Hideout is a place clean of bugs.
I gotta read that up.
Alright.
Okay.
Can I assist with this, even though I did the other one, or no?
Yeah, you can still assist. You just can't take
Okay.
lead.
So I was gonna say, if she's gonna repaint the van and stuff, I'll handle some generic-looking maintenance person uniforms or something like that.
Okay, and this is getting into the casino, so it's applying the -4, by the way.
That makes sense.
So I ignore 2 levels of that
Yeah.
because of the edge.
Okay, I think I misunderstood what we were talking about. So that 6 would actually be a 2?
Yeah. Because it's going to get under the scrutiny of going into the casino.
Mhm.
Can I add any?
I think I'll spend 1 more.
Can I use any to try and get around security 2 to help?
Yeah,
Because I've got a security expert.
yeah. Anything you can think of to help her get around security? Because again, this is a heist. It's just whoever's taking lead. You guys actually tend to be together, except now Winston, who's like gonna literally be somewhere else for part of your plan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna point out any cameras and security that might be heading his way to her way to avoid them.
All right. Do you have knowledge security or?
I've got security expert.
Yes, that's an edge that gives you bonuses to skills, Sandy.
Could it be a notice roll to like find the cameras and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that you can do, which will give you +2. There's a -2 for the casino, or -4 for the casino. So you do notice at -2.
Still got a 4.
Nice. So that's still a +1.
Should I roll impersonation or persuasion for the disguises?
Actually, it would be for setting her up with disguises.
Yeah.
It would probably be repair if you got it, because you're actually making
really?
it. I'm actually trying to go and look at your thing.
It says in the disguise artist thing, the persuasion penalties look like a generic type
Oh,
person. Blah, blah,
okay.
blah.
Then
But
yeah,
you
it's
can
persuasion.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
I was gonna say I was trying to quickly flip to your character sheet.
I'm saying this is just disguising her so that when they pull up in the van or whatever. So just a flat 0, I think.
Yep.
Well, I get the casino -4, right?
Yeah, you still take the -4.
Do I apply charisma? I assume not.
No, because you're setting it up on her.
Yeah.
Hey.
Damn.
Damn. So that's still a +1. So Tommy, he knows the lay of the land. He can tell you where the cameras that might catch your faces are. Winston said probably you, Tommy, and Lucian, or Lucius. Was it? Oh, well. Cross. I'm just going to go with his last name. Probably brushes Cross and Tommy with costumes, because all 3 of you guys are going to need to be in the casino. Because Cross is the one getting you guys in now, by process of elimination. Switch another +1. So that's +2. You get to eliminate 2 points of penalty. So you're at a flat roll, Brushes.
It's not too bad for us.
Honestly, you guys are on your 3rd one, and you haven't gotten any heat yet. That's really good.
Now, how do you want to roll this? Should she do repair for
Yeah.
disguising the vehicle?
Yeah, repair is probably the best bet. Got this kid like decked out and spray paint and shit, just repainting a van. I was gonna say, clever use of forgery to forge what a van look like, a different type of van looks like.
This thing's gonna have unicorns and shit on it.
I've got a question. You said that none of us can go a second time until all of us have been lead at least once.
Yep.
Can we go ahead and hit the FBI as our 5th?
Your first was digging information. So
No, I understand
FBI was the one you couldn't hit. The only thing left is cracking the safe. Oh no, sorry. You have to slip in. Like,
Okay.
this is a
But what I'm
mandatory and this is a mandatory, so that's 4 and 5.
Okay, but what I'm saying is if we had, say, number 4 do the FBI, then, or I'm sorry, have number 5 do the FBI, then number 4 does the slip in and everybody has acted.
It's still limited to 5 tasks. After
okay.
5 tasks,
Yeah, we
like the
can't do
heat's
more
on
than
you
5.
too much.
Okay, I understand now.
All right, so a 5. You don't gain a bonus, but you do successfully get the 3 of you guys in. Unless you want a Benny to try and get that raise.
Yeah, you know what? I think at this point it probably should. And actually, I get 1 extra Benny during the heist.
Oh, you do, so just
if it
spend that
applies,
Benny.
I'll use that one.
Yeah.
I'll do 1 more.
Still not a fail.
Get you guys in. Ooh. Not it.
Uh-oh.
Shit!
Definitely don't want to spend one for
Well,
that.
no, he can't. There's the
He's
setting
Snake
rule.
Eyes.
Snake eyes. You got so detail-oriented.
Bang it,
Apparently.
baby.
Alright, so that gets you guys 2 levels of heat. So now, the good thing is...
Spend a penny to soak the heat, though.
Yeah, you can spend a penny to soak the heat. However, security also isn't dealt with yet. Which means either Lucian or Tommy are going to have to deal with security as taking lead. On the plus side, that does mean you guys will have all 5 of you go before you reach the 5th task now. Because the task rules are a little weird. If you fail, you keep trying with someone new taking lead. But yeah, there's 2 heat. Are you going to try and soak the heat, Brushes?
Yeah, so I would have to soak that. I think at that point, assuming that she kind of figures out the situation going on, she's driving it around, and maybe she starts being followed by the police. I would probably use Streetwise, get out there and start talking to people.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Like, you were so detail-oriented about making sure it was, like, right, you had it out in the open too much, and they started noticing, hey, why is this delivery van around here? So yeah, you can Streetwise to try and soak it off. Which is not criminal activity, so it doesn't take the -4 for the casino. Nope, that soaks one of them. So that only puts you guys at 1 heat.
I think I'm going to stop pushing my luck with the bennies. Let that cool down a little bit.
Yeah. Alright, so that means it goes, security's still gonna, they'll go, you kind of cool it. However, it doesn't mean we go in, security is already a little more wise to you guys. This doesn't fully get you around security. So do you want Cross to try and deal with security now? Or do you want Tommy to step in and just kick ass? Because Tommy can go in and roll fighting or intimidate or something to deal with security.
Cross is like a hacker, right?
He's basically a bookie.
For some reason, I thought he was like computers or something.
I'll just throw... Whoa, that's way bigger than I anticipated. I'll just throw upside down cards as heat.
Well, Cross, Tommy, what do you got?
Well, I might be able to find some smooks to fucking cause a disturbance and get the security focused on them instead. Hello?
Yeah.
I heard. I was waiting for Verbs if he had anything.
Oh, I haven't been introduced, which is why I've been keeping my mouth shut. I assume you guys will call me when you need something.
No, you're already there. Like I said, that's why I said about your character.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if there's a way we can take advantage of the fact that we might already be fingered. I mean, if we know we're under surveillance, can we not use that?
Well, but we're not under surveillance anymore. Just the guards are a little are there's more guards than we were originally. Yeah, and that's what the problem is there's too many guards.
And I will say the suggested skills for dealing with them are fighting, shooting, throwing, persuasion, taunt, intimidate, perform, or streetwise. Are the most common ways to deal with guards.
Yeah. Got a to be a distraction. Has to
Well,
be
like
the easiest way to do it.
Like I said, Tommy can find a couple of schmucks to cause a distraction.
All right, that's a streetwise.
Minus
I was thinking something a bit more drastic.
what? Like a bomb?
Yeah, firebomb. Yeah, a firebomb. Set off a fire. They have to evacuate all the people from the building. The security will have their hands full evacuating everybody because there's no fucking way they can do that just by telling everybody to fuck off. And whilst they're handling that, we've reduced the amount of security and there's slightly less people around to fuck with us.
But that also brings emergency services too.
That's true, and if we can nick ourselves a few firemen's outfits, we can probably get out easier too.
Sounds like something I could handle.
Shit, you can just go get us 5 stripper costumes, fireman costumes. We can just pull them off when we get out. Somebody sing "Leave Your Hat On" and they'll just fall off.
That actually is a really good plan.
I like that plan.
But for getting past the security, what are you looking to do? The firebomb?
I still say we sneak past the security as much as we possibly fucking can. I'd rather not encounter them at all.
All right, that is stealth. Who do you want to take lead? Cross
But the
or?
firebomb idea I'm good with too.
Well, the fireball can also be used for slip in because you guys have
Yeah.
security and getting in.
Basically, it's a big enough distraction that it'll cause a big enough kerfuffle that hopefully we can take advantage of that. But that does mean somebody has to plant a firebomb in hotel.
Yeah.
Or we could just have a snake it loose.
Ah! A snake loose in Vegas. If that doesn't happen every damn day. The stripper's missing, the python looks fat.
All right. Well, it sounds like getting a firebomb is streetwise. So either Cross or Tommy can take streetwise. Whoever.
What's your streetwise,
I should refrain because I think I know how to build one, and I don't think personal information should be used in game.
All right, Tommy will take the lead on streetwise then for this.
All right.
I will
modifiers?
use my persuasion to help.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be getting something from outside the casino. However, if they find out it's going to the casino, it'll affect it, so I'm just going to split the difference and do -2.
All right, Linda, let's see if you're helpful.
With a -2, I don't know. Because I've only got a D4. Uh-oh.
Ooh, all right. So Linda might possibly get fingered for looking for illegal explosives.
Yeah, I think I'm going to spend a penny to try and reduce that.
Yeah, because if you get both, you guys are at 3.
And
Which-
we get hauled in, yeah.
Well, you either get holed in or you got to fight your way out and you're on the lam.
Okay, and so heat is what, another persuasion check?
Yeah, persuasion or maybe even perform.
Well, if you let me use perform, I'll use perform.
Yeah, you're the sexy snake dancer, dude. Use that to get ass stuff. That'll mark it down to only 1, which will only put you guys at 2 heat.
Let me go ahead and spend one more penny on that, just to... Oh, come on!
No, you go ahead. I can understand the intoxicating nature of having so many bennies in front.
Okay, I'll just take the 1 then.
Okay. I should also remember at 2 heat that means all security has now gone up by 2, I believe, right? All security levels increase by 2, and you suffer a -2 to the streetwise checks.
Ouch.
To get in contact with connections. All right. However, you guys can still.
Instead of making it easier, I made it harder.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
God, I miss Brooklyn.
All right. So, Sandy, give me that streetwise. This isn't using your contact's edge, so that is actually good.
So what's the total minus?
-4, because security is up 2 ranks.
11.
Nice.
Bam.
So he successfully gets the firebomb, calls it in, which gives a +2 to the slipping in check from Cross, which will cancel out your guys' heat.
I'll look at all of them and go, this is why I'm the made man.
It's not just because of your dad, then.
So
This is why I'm the made man.
And then go back to drinking on my whiskey with no ice.
Me too.
all right.
Wow, lukewarm whiskey.
Tommy don't like ice, man.
Is that why you're in Vegas?
So security are busy hearing. In fact, we're gonna slightly use the fact of the amazing Linda's failure of security's been clued in that someone's looking to bomb the casino, which has sent extra security out looking for it, which is why security is dispersed.
Okay, dialing a bomb threat. Handy tip, saves us some time next time.
All right, so it is now your turn, Cross. You're at a -4, slipping in while everyone's confused because the heat is on and the feds are in the building.
Now, could I use a perform to help with that?
Yeah,
Kinda
you can still assist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I have a way to assist as well, but you go first.
okay. Bam.
Nice. So, is that counting your -4? Holy shit.
No, that's
No.
not with a -4. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot.
That's still a
That's still
+2.
pretty good.
It's still granting a +2. So
I'm gonna.
you just go and start performing on the casino
Yeah.
floor.
Well, yeah, I'm walking around. I'm doing little card tricks as
Yeah.
I walk past customers and so forth. And this, of course, is going to distract security to no end
Oh yeah.
because I've got cards appearing and disappearing, and it's like, what the hell?
She's
All
pulling
right.
them out of places that you wouldn't think possible.
Is Winston doing anything?
Yeah, so I assume Winston is not at the casino at this point because he was
Yeah.
probably leading the way.
He's dressed as Tommy Blue.
Yeah. But I'm going to find a phone and call the casino up
Okay.
and tell them that I'm the one who planted the bomb in the casino and this is my list of demands.
All right, so you're changing characters now. All right.
Yep. So just try and keep like security like tangled up doing different
Yeah.
stuff.
I'll have this be, I guess, intimidate.
Oh, it's not an
Or
impersonation.
persuasion.
Oh,
But
you
I'm gonna
can
the
use
bomb
perform
first.
to replace intimidate. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So is that a -4 for the casino security?
yeah.
+1 for charisma.
Yep. And then a -2 for the heat. Oh no. Yeah, you're getting +2 to all this stuff because of the craziness. So the heat's canceled out.
Cool. Well, that's a 0.
Not
so let's try
double
again.
ones, not okay. Good, not double ones.
All right.
All right, a 4, so that's another +1, so we're sitting at +3.
There you go.
All right, brushes. Anything you're doing to assist getting you guys in?
I mean, are we physically talking about getting in? Because I mean, if I could even do
Yeah.
something as simple as like stealth, so that I'm inside.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
we're on slip in, so we're physically entering the casino now, like the back area of the casino now. So yeah, you can do a stealth. If anything, at least to scout ahead. You're tiny. So it's at -4. The security going crazy. Nice. So that's another +1, so that's up to a +4. Is there anything Tommy wants to do to assist with getting in?
Since we're trying to sneak in, I can use notice to try and point out the best spots to try and get around the security.
Yeah, you're trying to bypass the security like
So-
doors right now. So yeah. So it's at -4 right now before you get your +2 for security expert. So -2.
Yeah. I'll spend a Benny.
All right.
A second.
No. All right. It's not a 1 on the skill die or a double 1, so on assist, it's not too bad. All right. So it is now Lucian Cross. It's finally your roll. I'm assuming you're actually Are you placing the firebomb somewhere now to go off? Because at this point, it's just the threat and people going crazy and rumors. Or what are you looking to do? Because they're already distracted by the threat of a firebomb, and you have one. So what are you looking to do, Verms?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by a friend whose computer's broken down. Well, I've got to get in there too, haven't I?
Yeah, you're actually the one taking lead on this. Everyone else has been kind of helping set you up. On the plus side, you're at no penalty now.
Well, I mean, this is a casino floor, and I'm a habitual gambler, so
Yeah.
I'll just customer in.
It's not the casino floor, it's the back room.
Oh, it's the back room. Well, I'll customer through to the area where the back room is, and then just sneak the fuck in.
All right, yeah. So just give me a stealth check.
I would, but I can't use my character sheet.
Weird. All right, I gotta double check to see if that glitched. Ah, it never saved. I don't know if Cross has stealth, but you can always try.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't, actually.
Yeah.
I'm relying on the chaos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the chaos and everything's giving you bonuses, so you're at a flat roll before untrained.
Or he could also just do a notice to kind of time it properly.
He could. I'd allow that.
Ah, there we go. Well, I can do the notice, because I'm pretty alert.
Yeah, you have alert, so you'll get +2 to this.
So... pick my moment.
All right, or do you want to go for the raise to give +2 to when we come to crack the safe?
See, I like hoarding bennies. I'm not one of these nutters that throws them everything. So I'm happy with that for the moment.
All right. Then you guys get in. Is Tommy still taking lead on the safe?
I think he's our best
right.
safe cracker.
Things are crazy, but you still got casino security, and the FBI have been watching the safe. So -4 plus -2. This is a -6.
Nah.
Damn.
Whatever you guys can do to assist him opening the safe.
I'm going to do some forensics to
Nice.
Point to the right places not to touch.
You pick up fingerprints and stuff. Yeah, you can do a forensics.
Oh, wait. I forgot the minuses in that.
Ah, yeah, so 0.
0, yeah. I think I'll throw 1 Benny at that. No. Okay.
I love how once a snake eyes happened, everything started rolling down. Oh, crap. It's actually 9 -6. I forgot. Your guys' heat. You're no longer getting a +2, so it's at -8.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what those assist rolls are for.
Man, and we started this with like 10 bennies each.
Yeah. There's a reason why I was like, oh, damn, you know what? I'm going to allow it. The demo is a casino heist. Everything's at -4.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to say that
I still think we can do it. In fact, who's supposed to be doing the actual cracking?
Tommy Blue, Sandy.
Tommy Blue, I have nothing but confidence in you. You're amazing. You should crack on with this straight away and not give any concern whatsoever. So basically, I'm going to persuade him to do it and use my charisma and charm him into feeling great about it.
Awesome. So +2 from charisma. That means it's just a -6 instead of -8.
Because you're awesome, Tommy.
Let's see that roll.
Actually, hold up. It's even better. It's just a -2. empowering Tommy is not criminal activity.
Ah,
Let's see that roll, so I believe you.
Because
are
security is only for criminal activity. There's nothing illegal about what he's doing right now.
are you telling me that my role playing beforehand wasn't sufficient? I'm hurt. No, Benny, that.
You are given a +1, but yeah,
No, if it's gonna happen, it has to be pretty.
it's gotta be pretty beefy.
Good.
Yeah.
Ooh, so close.
So close.
One more.
You know shit's serious when Burns is freely giving out bennies.
This is a minus. This is 6 off our difficulty, dude. Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake! Right, one last go, and then we'll go with the 7 because that's irritating.
Come on, Burns, you're a gambler. Gamble!
Unfortunately, I don't get a bonus on actually rolling dice.
Oh,
It's another 7.
Yeah.
All right.
That's 7.
All right, so he's getting +1 from there.
Can I say that I'm still on the phone with them, and my laundry list of demands is getting weirder and more convoluted. Just try to confuse the security guys.
Yeah.
At this point, they have no idea what the hell's going on. This guy might be full of shit, but
They also might be starting to trace that call.
probably line those horses up out front just in case. So -6, he said.
-8. -4 for the casino, 2 because you're now dealing with the stuff the FBI is paying attention to, and your heat.
Yep. Well, make that a -7 because I have 1 point of charisma. Whoa, 0. Pretty good for a -7. I'll
Yeah.
penny it once. Uh-oh.
Nope, not on the skill die.
Yeah.
All right. And amazing, Linda or Brushes. Anything you guys can do to help with this safe cracking or the FBI?
I've already blown my roll.
Oh yeah, that's right. So-
The situation inside, are there still guests? I know security's still around the building, but are there any guests left?
Yeah, the people are panicking, but yeah.
All right. I think if there's any security near where we're working, even remotely, I'll just run a distraction and lure them. Say there's a guest that needs help somewhere, and try to divert anyone that might come near.
Okay, yeah, you can use really any social skill then. It's normally a -8 because of your edge. It gets to be lowered to a -6.
that was a shit roll.
Yeah. Do one more.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
Oh, that might not have had the
Oh,
minus.
it does not have the -6. It's still a
Yeah.
5. That's still another +1.
Success.
So that's +2 to Tommy's -8. So you're now up to safe cracking at a -6. And you have your security expert, which brings that up to a -4. So Sandy,
Technically doable.
lockpicking at -4.
Don't worry, guys. Even if this doesn't fail, I got a backup.
Technically, all he has to do is roll the equivalent of a raise, and you guys are done.
Yeah,
I'll Benny that.
I would.
I think so.
If you get even one failure, you get your 3rd heat, and you guys are busted. So
7 almost had the damn.
you don't need the raise, though. So with that, with all the craziness, Tommy pops the safe. You guys get a box.
See,
And-
told you. You should listen to me more often.
You all get your fireman outfits, because that was too great of an idea. And as the firemen are coming in, those of you who aren't performers, just walk out. The performers can leave even easier, because you look like you belong fully.
By the way, Bobby, I do hand the box off to Burns' character
Okay.
because I know the second
Smart.
they see me, they're gonna be checking me. They're
Yeah,
not gonna
in
check
fact.
the decrepit old man.
Yeah, I imagine wherever I am. I imagine I'm not too far away.
Okay, so
I'll change my disguise, slip my tail, and head back to the hideout.
yeah, with the higher heat, Tommy will actually be the one that gets this. Because now that there's enough time, Tommy gets brought in for questioning, because that does happen when your heat's high enough. Pulling it up right now. Alright, you do not have Big Mouth, right?
No.
Alright.
Tommy wouldn't
So-
have been able to get Big Man or Made Man if he had a mouth on him.
Even you guys getting away, the next morning the police are at your place, Tommy. They want to ask you a few questions. You need to make a persuasion roll at -2.
Remember, the
Persuasion?
alibi is you were out at that weird CD club on the highway.
Persuasion, or can I use
Yeah.
anything else?
No, it's a persuasion at -2. This is specific.
Alright. And I suck at persuasion. I'll spend a penny to try.
Can I assist him for having given him a really good alibi before?
You cannot assist because in the next few days
Okay.
you guys are going to be questioned too. Just he's getting questioned
Gotcha.
first. Okay.
Four.
So, yeah. So with a success, they leave you alone for now. They're still suspicious of you. They basically do that whole, you know,
Pilot.
I look at him and go, I want my lawyer.
fine, you can get a lawyer. How about next Tuesday?
How about you suck my cock? Yes.
Yeah. Fuck you too, Tommy. They leave. Alright, but you guys have, in fact, I'm going to roll to see how many days you have before the rest of you start getting questioned. Because at 2 heat, you actually do all get brought in and questioned.
I'm just curious as to whether it was a particularly good idea to give the gambler the money to get out of there with. Because I
Yeah.
could have just walked into the first bookies and gone, right.
Well, you
Tommy's
guys-
gonna fucking kill
listen,
you if you do.
You guys are a crew, and Tommy's connected. However, you will be probably the first one to see inside the box. There's 5 diamonds. About the
Nice.
size of a golf ball each.
4 diamonds, Tommy, look. Yeah.
So you guys got a few days before the cops start sniffing around everybody else coming back. Basically, they went investigated Tommy right away, because if it happened, Tommy's probably involved. That's their thinking. They couldn't get anything on him, so we're going to see who Tommy's been hanging around with, come back and get all of you.
Cat, get out from behind the monitor, you little cow. Move.
So your
Am I
best
still
bet
in-
is to
Am I s-
try and fence these.
I'm for keeping hold of him.
Oh, yeah, I'd say wait till the heat dies down a little bit.
Nah, I'd say, well, one each. We can each put them in our own safety deposit boxes or whatever.
Yeah,
Retirement fund, innit?
fair.
Alright. That's fine. Are you guys going to split and stash each of your diamonds?
I think that makes sense.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That way, if one of us gets caught and goes down, they don't take all the diamonds with them.
I was going to say, once it's split, any one of you can look to sell your diamond if you're wanting the actual cash.
Get out from behind the monitor.
Olivia would probably try to sell the diamond.
Alright, do you have any connections or anybody you can get in touch with on your own?
Well, that's my only concern is if she actually would, because she probably wouldn't know anybody really outside of her crew.
Everybody automatically gets the connection edge of, I gotta look at what the name of your family is. It's one of the setting rules.
Omerta?
The La Cosa Nostra. Everybody has connections La Cosa Nostra and Vow Major to serve La Cosa Nostra. So you do have that edge, even if you don't have anything else. Because some people have, like, specific people on their character sheets.
Well, yeah, she probably would try to sell it, and she would just use anybody somebody reputable, but probably looking for a really quick sale.
A nice reputable fence.
Alright, so first thing is a streetwise check to get a hold of, so basically to find the fence, which is really all you're going to need to start. However, with your heat, you do suffer -2 to streetwise in regards to connection edges.
No, does that just count as the same as the security level? Because I do have the ignore the first 2 levels.
You
I
know,
don't know if that includes heat though.
it's weird because it raises security and gives -2 to specifically to streetwise checks. But for the sake of speed, I'll say it does. All right. Do you want to Benny that because you gotta? Oh no, you're not in the heist, so one on the skill die doesn't give you heat right now.
Yeah, I will Benny that. And well, one more.
I'll keep
I'll
the
take the 4.
feds. All right. Okay, and it's not one on skill die. All right. Yeah, you get in touch with a fence. In fact, we'll get you in touch with who is the fence they suggest. Vault 5th card. Alright. Yeah, Tebow, Marion Escu, which is actually a pun owner that Cross knows. But through that, and for some asking around, you both get a hold of him and he's willing to look at the thing. And he kind of looks over. Jimmy's like, look, I'm no expert in diamonds or nothing, but pretty sure this is glass.
Right. I am going to. I guess it would be intimidate. Just gonna try to get like tough with them. Try to show they can't like muscle a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give me an intimidate. Because they actually have, there's a sidebar about this. Doing this to get stuff out of people.
I will Benny that.
Alright. Alright, opposed by the target spirit and takes 1 minute. If you succeed, they treat you as friendly for as long as like you're near them, and for the next 30 minutes. If you get a raise, they go an hour after you leave. Oh, did that just snake eyes? Okay.
Yeah, he might have stole your marble.
Alright, are you going to keep Bennying, or are you going with the failure?
I'll do one more.
Alright.
All right, even though it's slowly climbing up, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm just gonna take
Yeah.
the 2.
So, failure means no matter what, he now jumps to uncooperative. If he was already uncooperative, he jumps to hostile. But he was not already uncooperative. So just be like, look, I don't need to taste this shit from some little kid. I don't care how tough you think you are. I did this for you as a favor because you won with Cross, and I'm scared shitless of Tommy. I told you it was glass. You don't fucking believe me? Fine. Go try to sell it anywhere else. Ain't nobody gonna give you more than $5 for that piece of shit.
I should probably take it and storm out.
Alright. Do you let the others know what you found out?
Yeah, I think she would.
Alright. Who are you gonna contact first?
Well, if I don't know if Winston's hideout is like a regular place, but if it is, I would probably go there and just see who is
Yeah, it can be.
at.
Yeah, I figure that makes sense.
Yeah, so going to Winston's. Whoever would want to be at Winston's can be.
I don't want to be because I'm like so famous. I have to have my face out there, but with the heat as high as it is, yeah, I'm probably there as well.
I'll give you a good like little disguise, a make under.
We'll say Winston has pills.
Ooh, even better.
Winston has whatever you need, baby.
Yeah, once Tommy's sure the cops aren't watching him anymore, he'll sneak away.
I just want one pink one and one yellow one right now.
I got you.
All right, so brushes. You come in. What do you tell everybody?
I was just down at the pawn shop, across this guy. He said all these are just glass, and she'll just throw it onto the floor.
Easy way to find out.
When she throws it onto the floor, it cracks.
Right.
Have mercy.
Tommy
God
slams,
damn it!
Tommy slams his glass onto the table and yells, "What the fuck do you mean it's glass?"
Hey, where did we get this tip?
From a friend of one of your guys by the name of Chico. He's a Mexican playboy. He's the leader of a street gang.
Huh.
Was he maybe trying to set you up?
We need to talk to Chica.
Yeah, the heat is currently on.
Is there a mechanic for like losing heat?
Spending it to soak. Now, I did talk with them because it's very murky in the book about when you can and can't. I'll actually say a couple days later, if anybody wants to spend a Benny with like an idea of a way to help ditch heat, you can.
It also
Otherwise,
says that if
when it
anybody
wouldn't
gets-
naturally go down. What were you saying, Robert?
If anybody gets called in and can get a raise, then it
Yeah.
will automatically go down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it drops you down to investigated, which is just one heat.
I have a suggestion. Because there are so many bennies in this game, might it be a mechanic that if all the players simultaneously put one benny in each, something happens?
Well, by default, there's not supposed to be this many bennies. He just
Yeah.
handed out too many.
Yeah.
So
Right.
When
Okay.
I gave
Actually,
myself 5 bennies because there were 5 players, and I accidentally said deal to everyone.
Even then, it's still the case that that would be a useful mechanic, because even if, in
Would.
fact, if we only had 3 bennies each or 2 bennies each, or even we were on our last one each, then as a mechanic it would clear us all of bennies and be more of a sacrifice.
We could say my
This is
lawyer
true.
got us a loophole. Got
Yeah.
something off.
I could say that would definitely be a house rule, but I could see that. Again, I didn't write
Like I said,
the game. The guys who
I
did are
did
awesome,
call-
though.
I did call in the mafia's fucking lawyer to help deal with this.
Okay, give me a streetwise.
At a
It would
minus-
normally be at -2. However, connected will also give you +2.
So just a flat street.
Yep, just
Stop
flat
harassing
streetwise.
my client.
10.
Oh, nice. All
He's
right.
a good lawyer.
Yeah.
We
Well,
got the Don's lawyer.
you got a big raise. That gets a hold of him. You still need persuasion to actually use connection. That just gets a hold of him. But yeah, you'll get a hold of like one of the top guys. Given that it was tied to the feds, the family decided to send you one of their best Jews, as they would put it.
No, I need a lawyer, not me. Alright, so does it have to be me who uses the persuasion?
It is your connection which gets in touch with him. However, you guys are a crew, so someone else please. They just won't get the +2 from being
Because
connected.
I'm untrained in persuasion, so
I'll talk to him.
the +2 is not going to be that great if I roll bad. Just pretend to be me.
I will. I'll go
Yeah.
on my Tommy voice.
You actually established that you can pretend to be Tommy, so yeah.
So-
It'll just be -2 to persuasion, but if he thinks it's Tommy, it's +2, so flat roll.
Sweet. And I get a +1 for charisma, right?
Yep.
Hey, it's Tommy. Need to see what you can do about getting some of this heat off of us.
All right, yeah, give me.
Oh,
All right.
I want to spend money. Oh, I guess I'll stick with the 6.
Okay, so with a normal success, they'll share some information. It'll just be like, look, Tommy, you boys got in deep, okay? Apparently they were looking to bust somebody for trafficking illegal goods, looking to get into some tax shit, from what I hear. It wasn't even after you boys. But they're trying to finger you, kind of some like wiretap from a week or two back. If you stay low, the feds, they weren't even looking for you. Honestly, they're throwing their weight around right now, but in like a week, it'll just be local PD looking.
He's like, all right. Thanks, Maury.
I smacked the back of Winston's head and grabbed the phone back. But yeah, so, well, what are we gonna do now? And I hold my empty glass out to Olivia and shake it.
Yeah, Olivia will go get him a drink. We should go see Chico.
It's hot out, Olivia. Are you putting ice in that drink?
No, she's probably remembered from yesterday.
I wasn't sure how passive aggressive she was.
Well, considering Olivia's background is she wants to join the gang, I don't
But
think
yeah,
she's gonna piss
you-
off the maid man.
You guys got in touch with the lawyer. You know the feds are going to drop back soon. What do you guys want to do? You also know
Might be good
these are
to-
apparently glass.
Yeah. Might be good to let the
I'm
heat die
gonna
down a
make
little
another-
bit.
In the meantime, I'm gonna make another call to a minor associate to keep watch over Chico during the time we're waiting to die down. Someone loosely affiliated with the gang.
Well, I can have some of my prostitute friends keep an eye on him.
He is a playboy. That is a good
That
idea.
might be a good way to go.
So, my guys and Linda for better cover.
Linda will do an assist roll of Streetwise to give you bonus.
Oh, good grief.
Do I still get my connection since I'm...
Well, you have two connections because everybody gets the one connection, and you have the other. You used your edge connections already because you can only use the connection edge once per session. But you do have the edge everybody gets, so you get a second use of it, basically.
You guys should use it, guys?
No, I don't think it's critical that we keep track of this guy.
Well, I want to make sure he doesn't skip town at least, so...
Your call. Like I said, I don't think it's critical we keep track of him, but either way.
Alright, I'll save it.
Alright, anything else you guys want to do over the next 2 days? It's the weekend. Kind of goes over. Heat's heavy on you.
I'll
Well,
probably just go about my regular routine. Don't want to seem like anything's different or anything like that.
Yeah, Tommy's gonna be seen driving around in his nice car, going to casinos that aren't his normal places,
Okay.
just using his regular non-criminal activities.
Alright, so first couple more days pass. The cops begin pulling each of you in. Again, obviously, Tommy gets pulled in first.
I told you pigs the first time, I ain't got nothing to say with you without my lawyer here.
Well, this time they have a lawyer for you.
Do I recognize him?
They'd be one of the
Probably
family's
not.
lawyers. So probably not. But yeah, so you'll have a persuasion check at -2. So they go. They took the time. Your lawyers have been notified. They begin questioning you. I don't strong arm you. You're not
Do I
that
get
dumb.
any pluses for having a lawyer?
I'll give you a +1.
Alright, so it's only a -1.
Yeah.
I need all the pluses I can get for mine. I'll Benny that and try again. Four.
Good.
Success.
You did not incriminate the rest of the crew. Alright. So now I'm going to see in what order they begin picking off each of you.
Do you mind if I go first? I gotta run AFK for a second.
Yeah, no problem. So Winston, they kind of grab you as you're leaving stage from your show. You need to
Oh,
answer a
hands
few
off, baby.
questions. You need a persuasion
That's
at
no way to treat the king.
you need persuasion at -2.
+1 for the lawyer.
You're not connected.
Ah, okay. I thought
You're
we all
not,
had
you're
to.
not you're not made yet. No, you're
Yeah.
not made. So.
Gotcha.
The benefit of being a made man.
All right. That's the -1 then, because my charisma.
Yeah, they're also not bringing you guys back in. They haven't brought you in yet. So you're just, like, brought in for questioning.
Yeah. Oh, Benny.
Yeah, I would. If any of you fail, you guys become wanted.
That would be cool, though. Make for a good follow-up game.
Well, wanted runs a little differently, that it happens immediately.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Then next up,
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Cross. They get you, probably when you're visiting your bookie, ask you to come in and answer a few questions.
Okay.
So,
Any reason?
we believe you, you have some associates that may know pertinent information to a potential bomb threat and theft that happened recently.
So you're arresting me to talk about a
Oh,
friend
no,
of a
no.
friend.
We're not arresting you right now, Mr. Cross. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
About a friend of a friend.
Exactly.
Seems a bit obscure.
Shouldn't be anything for you to worry about, isn't that right, Mr. Cross?
Well, no. But I am busy, so can we get on with it?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, sir. We can ask you them right here. Pull out a notepad and just run a couple questions by with you. Just need a persuasion roll at -2 because you don't have big mouth. Which does mean also if it fails, you're not in a police station when it happens. Which is
But I do have charismatic.
that's fine. That applies.
+1 or +2, I forget.
Charismatics +2. Yeah, you have a
So
+2.
straight.
Yep, flat roll. All right. Do you want to go for a raise, or are you going?
Yes, of
Okay.
course I do. 4. Well,
All right. So things seem to check out for now. All right, high low, I guess. Okay. Brushes. They pick you up off the street.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make a stink about, well, have you found my parents? Are they gonna be there? I'm a minor. I'm a child. You can't just take me off the street.
We can. It's called social services. Now, do you want us to contact them, or you just want us to ask a few questions?
All right, let's go.
Just okay.
Fine, be that way.
All right. So persuasion at -2.
I actually also have charismatic. So.
Nice. Yeah. So if you have +2 charisma, you're at a flat roll.
Send everybody to jail.
Nice. Do you want to spend a penny?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 because I have pretty good persuasion. I'd like to get the raise.
I love how if you fail, you incriminate yourself and the rest of your crew, but if you get a raise, it's just you are investigated. Nice. All right. So you start throwing down all kinds of stuff. You start throwing down alibis for everybody. Just like, wow. Oh, okay. Okay. It's all stuff that have been set up to be verifiable. They're like, fine. We just, I think things will be okay with you, Olivia. Yeah. You get out of here. She's a good kid. All right, which means as long as Linda doesn't fail, Olivia's raise will save everybody.
I hope everybody's ready to go to jail.
On the plus side, Linda won't, but he'll just raise her back up to hassled. But all right, wow. You're like, oh yeah, you mean this? As you like pull out a scrapbook. You have so much documented shit that proves they were all in the casino, which they have evidence of, but like definitively proves they couldn't have possibly had gone into the back or had anything to do with the bomb. Just, yeah. You're down to only one heat. So as long as you're not doing illegal activities, you're all pretty good now.
As soon as Tommy hears about the success when we all get back together, he'll look at Linda and Olivia and goes, I'll make sure to put in a good word to the dog for you both.
I'm back.
That's fine. Look at Linda's roll.
Damn, girl.
She just definitively proved none of us where they are. Possibly could have been in the back with the safe.
So you're still being investigated because, well, honestly, you almost always are being investigated.
Let's be honest.
But...
Yeah, I'm Tommy. I'm used to that.
Yeah, kiddo.
But at least it's not the
2:15,
FBI and
it's almost time to go.
All right. So now you got your heat's down. It's not gone. It's down. If anybody wants to spend a penny to try and soak heat, to do anything else to get rid of the rest, like to get the few cops that are still gathering intel on you, you can.
I have to step out and back in 1 minute.
No problem.
Streetwise, roll for that?
To do what?
Or, I mean, what's the roll we need for, to get rid of?
You tell me what you want to do to get rid of it, and I tell you what the roll is.
Got any idea?
It's not my job.
I'm gonna start. I'll do it. I'll spread some rumors among some of my criminal connections. Start putting it out there. So, I mean, I assume I know some people who know some people. That the guys who hit the bank, or not bank, the casino, have skipped town. Just try and spread the word on the streets about that.
Yeah, you can do a streetwise.
Cool.
You get to add your charisma.
All right. Any penalty to that? Do I have
No,
to
at one heat, it doesn't affect streetwise rolls, just
Cool.
security levels.
All right.
Oh yeah, there is a -1 if it's to your connections.
Okay.
All right, and did you drop the Benny for it?
Just did.
Yep. Yeah. So you go, you cover the rest of your tracks to send whoever we're still like going on a wild goose chase. The heat is currently off of you guys completely.
Chico.
And we're back down to normal amounts of bennies.
All right, so it sounds like Cross wants to find Chico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy wants to find out what the fuck's going on too, so he's looking too.
So, all right, yeah, that works. Who all is going to go looking for Chico? It sounds like Tommy is. Also, are you guys grouping up at all, or are you gonna spread out?
Well,
The feds are now gone.
Chico's he said he's the boss of his own gang.
Yes.
So
He's a nobody.
so presumably that gang's got turf.
Mm-hmm.
So he's likely to be there for a start.
Who wants to go to his gang's turf?
That's where Tommy would be.
I was going to refine it down a bit from there. Does his gang have like a bar or something that they drink in?
Not that you know of personally, but you could do some digging.
I think it's worth doing a few streetwises to find out a bit about him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so hitting the streets, are you going to go hit the streets alone, or are you going to have anybody with you?
Well, we can each individually do our streetwise thing with our different respective circles of people, and that hopefully should get us more information. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
What's the name of his gang?
There you go.
Is it the Outlaws? Let me...
Probably something like Coyotes or something.
The Latin Clubs.
Okay.
Clubs.
Yep.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
All right.
Linda's gonna spend the rest of her time on stage.
That's fine. It's actually a good point.
All right.
You got the heat gone, so Linda can be like, I'm out.
Get back to work.
I'll drop one of my bunnies. This is now one less player.
Well, Olivia, because she used to, the way she got in with the crew was shoe shining. She would probably go into the rival gang's neighborhood, and, like maybe find like a shoe shine spot or set up her own.
All right.
I think it said she does have her own, so.
All right. So Olivia's gonna go check out with like shoe shiners and stuff. Tommy, what are you hitting? Like, who are you hitting in the area?
I'm going into their known gang area and start asking where Chico is.
Just walk around, being pretty blunt. That works. Also, I can take
Hey, it's 90s Mafia.
this out.
I'm throwing my connections weight around.
All right, security levels. Okay, so it's only security 1 here if you guys end up doing anything illegal. So far, no one's doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
Cross, anything? Like, who are you checking in with?
Ag, that's me in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to my bookie friends, see
Alright.
if Chico has any outstanding tickets.
All right, and Winston, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. We know where his turf is. He's in
Yeah.
Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do some street performing outside some of like the casinos and clubs and stuff around his area. See
Okay.
if I can get a beat on any of like the gang dudes. Maybe I'll see him personally. Would we know him to see him at this point? Probably.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
have.
he's a friend of ours.
He's a friend.
Yeah.
He's an acquaintance.
Probably
He's that
knew
kind
him.
of
I
friend.
wasn't sure if we all knew him. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just go start doing some street performing out around there. See if
All
I
right.
can get a beat on anything.
So we'll start with Cross and the bookies. Give me a streetwise.
Alright, I just want to know if he's got any outstanding, anybody holds any money on him.
Yeah.
Ag, where's my card sheet on there? What roll do you want, streetwise?
Yep. Streetwise.
Flat roll there.
Yep. Well.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's not illegal. So. Nice.
No.
Okay.
No. I want to be able to buy this guy's tickets up.
Trading this nice diamond for it.
No, I'm not. These are the guys I work with all the time. I can't rip them off like that. Oh, apparently a 5's what I'm gonna get.
Apparently. Okay. Well, a raise would talk to enough people to get you the invite. Chico, he does have a gambling problem. However, it's not really bookies. He doesn't bet on sports. He bets on cards. You know, he frequents.
Oh, right.
You know, he frequents a place every Saturday. Well, he frequents a card game every Saturday night. And from what you've heard around, it's currently going to be at a restaurant called the Ruby Slipper. It's run by Romano Beachy, who's a made man.
Okay, that plan's immediately out of the door then.
Oh, maybe that guy has it in for Tommy, and
Nah, we can't start fucking around in another midman's territory.
yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
mean,
talk to
you
him
could,
directly.
like, you can go diplomatically and get permission to go in, but all right. So
Yeah, that's what gets Tommy whacked in Goodfellas.
yeah. Speaking of which, Tommy, you're up.
Speaking of getting whacked,
Give me a streetwise roll, or no? I'm assuming you're just kind of muscling around. So give me an intimidate if you want to go that route.
That wouldn't give me security, would it?
No.
Alright, that's a +2.
AFK a moment.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
7's not too bad. And
Do you want to go for the raise since you have a +2?
fuck
Do it.
yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
A second to wait. Make sure roll 20 doesn't give me the same fucking roll again. Hey,
Hey, all right. You muscle around. You find out about this. Like, oh yeah, Chico plays cards. He plays cards up at this restaurant. You're gonna be there Saturday. Look, I can make a few calls, Tony. I can make a few calls. I can get you in there. All right. Look, Here's Beachy's number. All right, you tell him Lenny sent you. He can get you in there if you're looking to talk to Chico. You can get there Saturday.
Would I know Romano Beachy?
You're a made man, so you would at least be familiar with him. He is a different family.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, he's part of the Serpe family.
Figured one made man would at least know at least the reputation of another made man.
Yeah. All right, so now we have Brushes, who's out checking with shoe shiners. So that would be, I guess, persuasion.
All right, I got the +2 for charisma.
Yep. All right. On a little bit of the meta, don't spend a Benny for this, because while you're there shining shoes, you start hearing loud music as kind of this like lowrider begins cruising up, and they reckon, like, guys look out. They seem to notice you. Little girl, long blonde hair. Now, you don't definitely see that little kid around this kind of neighborhood, you know what I mean? But they go pull out Uzis and do a drive-by. Is there a check against?
Is this towards where I am?
It's at you.
That's in, yeah.
I would point out that Olivia did roll a 9.
Yeah, he put the plus.
He did plus too.
Okay.
That's fine. I rolled randomly to see who was going to be cruising up on this.
Okay.
So, having a great conversation with the one person.
So, yeah, I mean, they told me what they wanted, but
first
then
is
I
the
still was gunned down.
First is the wild die, and then there's the 3 shooting die. Oh, these are at -2, because moving platform. So.
Hey, if they roll a 1, they hit a friendly.
Yeah, but the Benny can replace that 1.
Yeah.
So, toop. You get dealt an initiative card. They get dealt an initiative card. Okay, because they get to hang around for one more round. Wild. Alright, so one of them actually clips Brushes. For 15 damage.
Shit.
Nice.
And as you're clipped at the end of their first round, which means it's actually kind of by chance, because the first they get a surprise round automatically, and then after their first round they drive away. But you see them drive away, and they have a big old club symbol on a sticker on the back of their windshield. It says Latin clubs around it. They haul ass, like, down the street. Do you want to soak? Because 15 damage hurts.
Yeah, I need to try.
Guys?
Yep. I think, there we go. Okay, how many wounds did you take with 15 damage?
Let's see, I'm just navigating this character sheet. I've only used Roll20 maybe 2 times.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right. I keep going like, man, I don't want to slip through the PDF to check this stuff, but that's right, you have character sheets. You have a toughness of 4, so a 15 was 11. It was almost 3 wounds. Oh, so 2 wounds, you soaked 1, so you have 1 wound.
Well, it's gonna have to do.
Now, since it's Brushes, you're in a very unique predicament. Someone will call the cops and an ambulance will get here. However, you're a kid without parents. They will try to put you in the foster system if you get put into a hospital. At least a legit hospital.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take off on foot. She wouldn't
Okay.
wait for paramedics.
I was like, yeah, paramedics can come and potentially heal up that wound, but then you got your own set of problems. All right, and Winston. You can give me a perform as you're doing Elvis impersonations, trying to overhear info and pick stuff up.
All right.
Nice. You got a raise too. This mafioso guy's like, hey, look at this guy. Look. Hey, sing Hound Dog.
Oh, my.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
He's great. The boss will find it hilarious. Hey, you doing anything Saturday night?
My schedule's pretty open.
I got a card game you can head down to if you want to stay in character the whole time. Be hilarious. Give you $500 for it.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, he said it. And yeah, if you can't guess, they give you a card to the Ruby Slipper restaurant. Then when you show up as full Elvis for this game.
Nice.
All right, after that, you guys have all done your stuff. You can regroup if you want. Because actually, all of you have gotten information.
So I'll look at Olivia and go, what the hell happened to you, kid?
I'll roll to see where Olivia was plugged.
Those damn Latin clubs, they shot up me. I was talking to another shoe shine, just seeing what's been going, and then they just rolled up, and I definitely was the target.
Were you the target because you were you, or were you the target because you were operating on that turf?
Oh, I was just talking. I wasn't shining. I don't think out of character. There wouldn't be any beefs, right, between the crews that would not allow us to be in the neighborhood.
Nah.
Is that something she would know?
As a kid, most crews aren't going to shake down kids, especially homeless kids.
She's not quite homeless.
Well, all right, parentless
He
kids.
lives at the hideout sometimes, I guess.
It's either personal or it's not personal. If it's personal, it's an attack on all of us. If it's personal, it's just an accident that we can overlook.
Oh no, it's personal.
If everybody,
They're gonna come for
has
us.
anybody else had any kind of trouble? Call everyone.
I got an invite to a card game Saturday night.
So did I.
I see.
As Cross says this, everybody give me a notice roll to listen.
Ooh, I have terrible notice.
Wish I had alert right now.
Oh, I'm supposed to have a D6 notice. My sheet says I'm untrained in it.
I must have missed. I had the hand convert, so I might have missed it.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
While
Yeah.
I have total respect for your abilities and your skills,
There we go.
I don't think you're a good enough Elvis impersonator that somebody would want to listen to it 24/7.
That cuts me deep, man.
So,
Alright, well,
yeah,
Winston and
we're
Olivia,
being set up.
don't forget to roll your notice firms.
It was me that said it.
Well, no, give me a notice. It's for something outside of that. Okay, so yeah, given upstairs, the only one who's going to hear it at first is Verms. As you start hearing the thumping of music as a car is driving near the, driving up to the hideout.
Oh, I'll pull my gun and hope that everybody sees that as the signal that it is.
Yeah.
The second Tommy sees
There
a
we go.
gun, jumping to the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna drop.
Tommy's been in enough situations like this where guns are pulled that you want to drop.
I'll step to the nearest table so that I can flip it.
All right. So, boom, flies in, table. With the heads up, everybody can give me an agility check to dive for cover in time.
Got a 4.
Up, Benny.
So 1 success for me at least.
All right.
Oh, fucking
Holy
Burns got
shit.
style.
Jesus.
Tommy
Verms has this moment. He pulls out his gun. He's ready. The window breaks from a rock. Coming flying in behind the rock is a lit Molotov cocktail. Verms, you catch it. Just
Throw it back.
No.
No, we'll save it for later.
They don't explode until they break. I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
until they open the doors and throw it at them.
A moment later, you hear tires squeal as the car drives off.
Aww, snuff it. They can have that back later.
It's cheap tequila.
Of course it is. Now it's personal. You don't come after the king's castle.
Yeah, that was a direct attack.
They just tried to kill a made man too.
Oh.
That is not good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now notice,
I mean, I'm
they did not attack your home, Tommy. There is a level of stupidity they can play going after Winston, but yeah, there was an attack on your crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess somebody's hired them to do it, but we need to take these fuckers out. This needs to stop.
First, let's get Olivia looked at real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call up one of the underground or gangster doctors to come up, look at Olivia and patch her up.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, if you can get a raise, you can get it in time, because there's the golden hour. Olivia had to get there.
Yeah.
You guys have talked. So if you get a raise, I'll say you can get a hold of the doctor in time.
Streetwise?
Yep.
And I'll use my connection for the +2
Okay.
to try and make sure I get that raise. I'll spend a Betty and try. +2's.
I was just tempted to cheerlead him again then, but that's just cheating.
Yeah, no. So the doctor shows up, because you'll still get a hold of him, just he won't get there in time, because it's going to be a matter of minutes difference. Yeah. Look, he's like, oh man, this wound's pretty rough. So he can stitch her up, can't do much. Now, he's still going to charge you a few $100, but he can also give you something to help her out. You know, some shots.
Tommy will pull out his wallet with a couple.
Are these pharmaceutical grade shots, or are they street bought shots?
They're in a black pouch.
I'll ask the question again. Are these pharmaceutical grade shots, or are they street bought shots?
Well, they're definitely pharmaceutical grade.
Right. Okay. We'll take the shots.
Human pharmaceutical or animal pharmaceutical?
Just as long as they're fucking, as long as they're legit morphine and not pissing around with
Yeah.
smack or
Yeah, no,
anything
it's
stuff like that.
Street kids don't get to complain when the fucking made man's paying to have you fixed up. You be quiet.
all right. So with that, gives you some shots. Give me a vigor roll for brushes. If you succeed, you get to ignore all your wound penalties. If you fail,
morphine's awesome.
If you fail, you ignore your wound penalty, but you have a level of fatigue. If you get snake eyes, you have exhaustion.
And you become addicted to
So if I increase the wound count on the character sheet, does that automatically apply the -1?
Yes. Yeah, character sheet automatically applies wounds and fatigue.
You actually end up getting spoiled by Roll20. I played tabletop D&D the other day and realised how much I rely on the character sheet on Roll20.
I'm gonna Benny that.
Yeah, I was noticing that myself after Bobby was rolling his non-roll 20 games.
Nice.
It's a little odd, isn't it?
Success. So you're able to hold it. There's no worry of addiction, anything like that. You can ignore your wound. The wounds are still there, but you ignore the penalty. So you can note down somewhere, because if you take more wounds, you can still die, but you don't have the wound penalty.
Yay, modern medicine.
Also, we'll say it's currently Friday, and the card game's tomorrow.
Of course.
Well, I'm gonna get some money for the card game.
I'd rather hit him at his house, but okay.
Yeah, you did not find out where he lives. He's actually pretty secretive.
But yeah, tell me you'll get some money for gambling.
That's fine.
I don't even know if Rushes would be able to get into a card game.
Yeah, you guys have 2 invitations, technically. Now, that can get enough of a foot in the door to talk your way into having your crew there with you, but I guess a hell of a lot easier than no invitations. But yeah, that's up to you guys on how you want to handle it.
I'll tell them that you're my understudy.
And I could tell them Verms is my bookie to get. He goes everywhere when I gamble.
He's your accountant.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm one of the ones with the invite.
Oh.
You're his accountant, Tommy.
No, I have an invite too. Remember?
Exactly. Fuck you.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's Tommy and Winston that officially have invites. They're the 2 that got raises on their rolls.
Oh, I can blank my way in. It's a card game.
Yeah. In fact, Cross actually is in a pretty good situation to get in. Now, here is the one thing. Winston, you are very aware of the fact that you are bad luck.
Yep.
So, it's up to you if you want to use it or, how you're going to do that.
So it's a little meta, but it is just in a large burst template. So I stand on one side of the room specifically.
Yeah, if you're in the room, everyone's affected.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be extremely cheeky. That's not a little meta.
Oh, I mean, I was still going. I was invited.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really their fault if they lose at this point.
Exactly.
All right. Are you guys going to do anything before the card game?
Well, like I said, I was getting my money.
Well, yeah, that you drive to your house and grab some cash out of your hiding spot. You're a made man.
With
Oh,
my
I suppose.
nice convertible.
Do we start with any amount of money? I'm not going to be playing cards anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll use my connection.
I was going to say, in a longer form game, I'd worry more about it, but...
Yeah, it's just like, you have money.
You have cash. Yeah.
Bobby?
Yep.
I'll use my connections to get an invite.
Nice, yeah. Give me your streetwise roll to get in touch with somebody.
With handicapper, I think this is +4.
Yeah. Let's see. Little Debbie. This cross. Load the page. Alright. Yeah, handicapper.
Plus to gambling and gambling connections.
Yep. And then you have +2 charisma, so streetwise at +4.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, then give me a persuasion at +4. That gets a hold of the right people, and then there's the persuasion. However, you're basically guaranteed right now. A standard success would tell you about the game.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'll be bringing a guest.
In fact, with that gang this stuff, it turns out there is a Mr. Kirasaka who's been looking to get in some games. However, he's taken ill, so he would very much like a skilled cardsman to place some wagers for him in a more dangerous locale than simply the casino.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chinese businessman fronts you $10,000.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Whatever profits, you get to keep half.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. So, well, card game. This actually has decent security. It's security level 3. And there are bouncers here. There are some enforcers. I'm double checking how many.
Whose table is it actually? Who runs the bouncers?
Mr. Bucci.
And does he actually play at the table?
Actually, I want to check that. No, he's just kind of like sitting in the corner in a suit watching. There are 3 people currently at the table. One is Chico. One is a Swedish chemist. And the other is a large-haired blonde housewife. And there are... Alright, there's 1 enforcer per wild card plus 2. So there are 6 enforcers at this game.
Chico, my man, you're a really hard person to find. I've got a bottle of tequila for you sitting on the desk.
There we go. There's Mr. Bucci. So Chico looks over and just, oh, Cross, yeah, good to see you. I heard you got I heard they called you in, but they let you go. Guess things are working out.
Yeah, well, it turns out there's not much of a penalty for stealing glass.
Chico gulps hard, at which point Tommy enters the room. Do you guys have guests with you? Like, actually, the only one who isn't invited is Brushes. So, Brushes, are you going to come in and try and come in as someone's guest, or are you going to hang out outside?
No, I would probably try to go in.
Okay. Yeah, given what's going on, and the fact that it's just Brushes, and it's just a kid.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Make sure that we accentuate how injured he is and how fucked up he is.
Nice. Yeah, Brushes
really,
comes.
Like, clutching your arm, like.
Yeah, totally fucked up.
Right.
Look what
She
this
looks like
bastard
Tiny,
did to
Tiny
our
Tim.
guy.
She looks like Tiny Tim from the fucking.
Yeah, we're not
But
gonna
only really, really high on morphine.
Can I actually also can I use my disguise abilities to make her look more injured than she is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Should we just bring my obituary? We can print one up real quick.
But we shouldn't say anything about it. We should just have her there as like, look at what your bastards did to our poor child. This minor has had their life ripped from them by your minions. Is what the
So,
should say.
Are you actually going to say that, like, as you guys are at the table? Okay.
No. I just want that to be the motif.
Yeah, unfortunately, I failed my role to make her more injured looking, but sorry.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, so looks injured, but comes like strutting in because she's high on morphine.
Well, I mean, she is still injured, though. So.
Yeah. I did roll where you got tagged. You got tagged in the arm, so it's not that bad of a spot. It's bad enough though.
She put the arm in a sling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably in one anyway. Doctor
So,
put it in one.
So Beachy is gonna be like, oh, I forgot. Tommy, what's your character's last name? Wait, he's the first one up. Mazota. Okay.
Yeah.
So be like, oh, Mr. Mazota, I heard you were coming. Yes, come sit. I'm sure there's plenty of money to go around, huh? And
I hand him my expensive suit coat jacket and tell him I want a drink.
Oh, yes, sure. He kind of snaps his fingers and points to a couple of the enforcers, and one of them goes off to get him a drink. And he goes up to you, Mr. Cross, and he says, oh, yes, I hear you're representing Mr. Saruka. Very well. Good. We're very happy to have it. It's extenuating circumstances, but he's willing to pay. It's fine. And then he turns to Winston. He's like, "Who is this?" And like 3 of the enforcers begin snickering.
Like, I'm the king, baby.
Oh yeah, you're okay. Who the fuck thinks this is funny?
Tommy starts laughing. I go, I don't know. I'm laughing at him.
I give a few like Elvis like dance moves.
I might be laughing, but it might be a very "I told you so" laugh.
All right, give me a performance at -4.
Okay.
I was hoping my approval would get him at least a +1.
All right, you're looking to beat it.
There we
Oh,
go.
you match a 9. Like, because that's what he rolls. He's like, he's looking irritated with you. He puts one hand on his shoulder, and he goes to sucker punch you in the gut and stops right before hitting you. Just goes, ha. All right, yeah, fine. Fuck it. You can come say. You got the money to play. I don't give a shit.
Oh, baby.
All right. So Chico's there, sweating bullets.
The entire time I'm sitting there waiting for my drink, I'm just staring into Chico hard. So, can I give an intimidation for Chico?
Yeah, you can give an intimidation.
No minuses, right?
No, it's just opposed by his spirit.
Alright, just making sure. Forgot the slash, Bobby.
Damn it!
Just like playing with Josh.
Yeah, apparently I bumped the period.
6.
I still gotta roll his wild die. 4. Alright, yeah, you successfully intimidate him. He's gonna take a -2. Funny enough, he doesn't actually have gambling as a skill.
Neither do I.
Alright.
I do!
However, Tommy, since you're also intimidating him, you're gonna take a multi-action penalty. I already factored in the +2 because you're a made man for your intimidate. So you'll get -2 to your gambling. He's rolling untrained.
With another minus.
Oof.
Okay. Tommy, you can give me your roll.
5.
5. Alright. Winston, you can give me your roll.
This'll go well.
I'm assuming no one's dumb enough to cheat.
Nah.
Yeah, only a 0, not bad.
Where's my drink?
Don't mind.
Alright. Cross, you can give me yours.
Oh,
Damn.
Some of us are
Alright. The
professional
other
gamblers.
2 gamblers. Alright, so Cross takes the pot. We'll say it's 5,000 per time. So there's 5 of you. That's 25,000. I'm actually trying to pull up the gambling rules because I never use them.
no. Hey, look, a second setting where the gambling skill will ever be used.
Oh, lowest pays the highest pays the lowest, the difference times the stake. Well, it can't be infinite. So Winston, you pay Verms. Wow, 12 times the stake was 5 grand. All right, so there's 60 grand. Winston just lost.
I just slide him the big glass diamond across the table.
And then Tommy
That's
has to
recovered.
pay the chemist 10 grand. and the housewife breaks even. Oh no, where was Chico?
Chico.
Oh, sorry. Tommy doesn't have to pay. I forgot Chico rolled a 3. So
Yeah, I beat Chico.
yeah, the housewife has to pay Chico, or Chico has to pay the housewife 20 grand, and then Tommy has to pay, or is paid 15 grand from the chemist.
I'm still waiting on that drink.
One of them brings a drink. I'll do high-low for ice. All right, they bring you a drink with ice in it.
I immediately throw it back in the guy's face and go, "Bring me another one without ice, you fucking worthless muck."
All right. So you get a Benny because, well, Tommy, that's not how you behave in this establishment. Romano Beachy will kind of come over to you and just be like, Tommy, I mean, look, I get it. You don't like ice. You don't gotta throw a drink at one of my boys. How about you cool it?
Come on, Tommy.
I'll look at Beachy and actually apologize to him as a common courtesy to another made man.
All right, I was gonna say
So
you're
it's been a
thin-skinned, but he is another made man.
Tell him it's been a rough week, man.
I get it.
You know
We
how
all
it goes.
have rough weeks. Don't do it again. All right. Okay, so at that point, Chico's like, "Oh, all right, guys, I'm tapped. I'm gonna have to leave." And Beach will be like, "Hey, Chico, you're leaving way earlier than normal. Look, never this tapped. What's going on?" And he's trying to get himself out the door.
Thank you, buddy.
Are you in a mad rush to get out and attack another small child? And I'll gesture.
Nice. Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
And I'm gonna glare at Chico and tell him, "Sit your ass back down, Chico."
All right,
Flat roll.
you get enough where, Beachy'll kind of look, kind of like, Chico. Tommy, give me an intimidate.
8.
Ah,
3. So that's with a raise. Chico gets very, very scared. Like, hey, look. I'm sorry, Tommy. Okay, look, I can call it off. At which point, Beachy's just like, Chico, what'd you do? Anything you guys want to do?
I'll look
Tell
at
us about the tequila, Chica.
I'll
Pull
look
out
at-
the bottle and
I'll look at Beachy and tell him, "This fucker tried to firebomb me, my fucking crew.
Oh,
What's got me so on edge right now?"
all right. Yeah, give me an intimidate with your +2 for being a made man.
7. Almost got the fucking.
You want to go for the raise?
Yeah, let's try for the raise. I've been pretty good using
A
Benny to get the raise
success,
the next
a
one.
success. Beachy will take care of Chico. A raise, Beachy will give you Chico. Oh.
16! He gives me
Yeah,
more.
He'll say, I am so sorry, Tommy. I am so sorry. You shot a fucking kid, Chico? He kind of snaps his finger, points at a couple guys, be like, Chico's guys out there. Yeah, go deal. I'll go deal with them. I'll do the bigger cleanup. Here. Chico, come here. Come apologize to Tony as he like kicks out his knee, bashes his head to the floor, bashes his head into the table. Apologize to the man, Mr. Tony. Hey, Tony, it's a nice restaurant. It makes great food. It also has a great oven. You want to use it?
Ah,
I'd be rude to not take you up on your
The
generosity.
housewife is looking terrified. He'll just kind of look and be like, sweetheart, don't worry about it. You made enough money. Get the fuck out of here. All right, Tommy.
But
my
yeah,
boy-
I'll look at
My boys will guard the doors. You got run of the kitchen. Chico, fuck you.
If I may.
Yes.
If I may. Chica?
He's there like just bloodied. Yeah.
Yeah, not much left in you, is there? What the fuck, man? Why the attack? Why did you set us up? Who is paying you? difference between a long drawn out end and a really quick one here, Chica. So I'd take some time to really tell the truth.
There's not even gonna be rolls.
I scared the piss out of him. Especially with two made men now pissed at him.
A flip up for who we'll say it is. I'm modifying the ending because we don't need like 2 twists and stuff. We took enough time. Say, look, it's my sister's guy. Okay, he had a plan. This guy Crow. All right, he said, look, he knew about it. My sister works in the casino. If we swap the gems beforehand, tell somebody like Tommy here. No offense, Tommy. Tell somebody like Tommy here who tends to be a little big on his jobs. They go looking for him. We get the diamonds out of here. Everybody's happy.
Tommy nods his head and then just brutally kicks him in the face.
I'm like, whoa, Tommy. I think Brushes needs to take care of this one.
Nope. Tommy immediately kicked him in the face.
Give me
I meant like, don't kill him.
Give me a 2d6 plus 4, Tommy. You might accidentally kill him.
Plus what?
Plus 4. You kicked him in the face.
11.
Okay, 11. He has a toughness of... What is his toughness? Oh, there it is. 6. Okay, he's a wild card, so that just wounds him. That's fine. Kick him in the face, and his face is all bloody. Look, I know where he's hiding, okay? Look, if I live, like, can I live if I tell you where Crow is?
Well, I mean, girl at least owes you a bullet.
I grab him and lift him up and go, you either tell me, or I fucking torture the information out of you in the most painful way possible. Tommy's mad.
Give me an intimidate with a plus 4.
Tommy smash.
I'm gonna spend a Benny and re-roll that.
Well, that was investigation, so I imagine your intimidate's a lot better than that.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on, let me re-roll that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, while you're thinking about this, Chico, consider that at the moment we either find Cross or we find your sister.
Okay, look. You're right. I should have told him to leave the kid out of it. I just said knock his crew. I wasn't specific enough. That's my bad. Look, if you leave my sister out of it, I'll tell you what you need to know.
Keep talking.
Look, he's about 5 minutes north of town, hanging out in a motel.
With the gems on his own, not for long, I wouldn't.
No, he's not on his own. He runs a gang. He's got like 4 or 5 guys on bikes.
Oh, bikers. Okay.
What kind of connections does this guy got? I want everything, Chico.
Look, that's all I know. Honest, all right. He runs a small time gang. They got bikes. They do some boost jobs. He told me if I were to help him and get the heat off him, he'd take the money, marry my sister, and get out of town.
I'm gonna break one of his fingers.
Ah!
I know what
I'm not believing you, Chico. Make me happy.
Bobby, here's the thing. I've seen how this progresses from this point onwards.
Yeah.
Everything from here on is kind of pointless.
Yeah, cut the black type situation.
I'm gonna leave the room and leave Tommy to it. He's fucking...
Yeah, Tommy has access to an entire kitchen to do what he needs.
You go get like PG-15 over there. We 13s. We're gonna leave stage
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, the finger breaking is actually where I was about to call it. Where I'm like, and we're good. We know where this is leading. However,
I still think the kid should
actually,
go, man.
with the 16, Beachy will take care of the body.
Hey,
What a mensch.
This is why you had me play the fucking gangster, Bobby.
Oh, I know. But yeah, so he's got... Now the hotel is not near, or the motel is not nearly as protected.
That makes sense.
He's got 3 bikers plus himself.
Just spoil him for a fight, ain't you, bub?
I'm modifying this off of what there was. Oh, it was worse. There was a 3rd gangster who the gems actually belonged to, who brought enforcers to the hotel too.
Oh, nice.
So it was like this 3-way shoot off. It can, like, you can stretch this into a good 4-hour session.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we didn't even double cross each other.
Yeah. But yeah, so whatever you guys want to do, you know where he's camped out. You know he's got guys. You got a Molotov cocktail. You never actually... I feel like it's a little cheating, but I should point out, you never actually set off the firebomb.
Yeah.
That you guys acquired and paid for.
So can I? Here's the plan. I'll disguise myself as Chico to get close. What do you think?
I'm gonna cut the fucking phone lines.
Yeah, I'm saying, unless you're gonna firebomb the hotel, but then we can't get the jet.
Have you got rid of the body yet? Can I have the head?
You could have the head.
Yeah, if you ask Tommy for the head, he'll make sure you get it in a fucking whatever
What's
you
in
want.
the box?
A box, please. I don't need to see in it. Just a box.
But yeah, before I leave, I'll
Preferably with a plastic bag lining, because I don't want the box to disintegrate without
please.
blood.
Me and Peachy are made men. We're professionals.
We can get plastic
Line.
bags.
But Bobby, before I leave, I'll shake Beachy's hand and thank him for understanding and helping handle this.
He's like, it's my fault. It's my fault. One of my boys. You don't shoot a fucking kid.
Not to mention almost starting a fucking gang war by killing another made man without permission. That would have been some serious shit. Imagine if Tommy actually died. This would have gotten way more interesting.
Well, that's the big thing, isn't it? I mean, one of the things about the mafia is omerta, but the actual real thing is don't get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because they fucked each other up all the time. They were constantly.
Oh, yeah.
messing with
Okay. So I figured just draw it as a heist, which worked out really well. The king is killing Crow. The 3 of hearts is his guards. The queen is getting in close enough. You guys can quickly do a streetwise to find out anything else about the area. Actually, the Jack you'll find out anyways. The Jack is like kind of an unpreventable.
Should we all just roll separate streetwise, or like?
And
how we did last
I was
time?
gonna say, whoever wants to take lead.
I have a bit of a plan. We just need a moped and a delivery costume.
Gotcha. In fact, I'll actually have the Jack kick in. It's a member of the team takes ill or is struck by a stray bullet, so I'm just going to say Olivia has a bad reaction to the morphine, begins vomiting, and by the time she's done, it's worn off.
Oh, no.
Right. So here's my plan. We get the box with the head in it and the firebomb. We combine them into one box. We deliver the box
Yeah.
to the hotel for Mr. Cross, and then we sift through the rubble for the gems later.
Yeah, alright, so that's actually pretty simple. It's, somebody give me either a stealth or a repair to
if everybody's
rake
okay
up the
with it, unless
firebomb.
anybody else has a more murderous.
Well, I wanna,
causing
like I
guns
said, I want to
blazing
cut
kind of thing.
I want to cut the phone line so they can't call for help. This is a remote area, Bobby.
Yeah, that's easy enough. That's a stealth roll to assist, and that's you cutting the phone lines.
I've got things where I mess with phone lines all the time, and it says repair.
This is getting to them. You still have to get past the guards that are all around the hotel. I'm not making you
Alright,
roll to actually
so-
cut the lines.
So I'll be the delivery
Unless you
guy.
want to
I'll-
fight your way to the lines, but that kind of defeats the point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to want to re-roll that, because do note, because the guys are there and everything, there is security 1.
Yeah,
I'll
so
make that bigger. I'm going to give Tommy 1 Benny, though, for all the RP last scene.
alright, so we'll use that too then.
Okay, it's up to you.
Because
I
it's
was,
still, well, it's still not a success for the stealth roll, so
yeah.
I'm gonna use it to be quiet.
All right.
Ooh.
18.
Nice.
Shit.
That's high enough where I'll also rule that you reveal what number 4 is. You can cut the lines, but the feds continued to follow the diamonds. The feds are here a couple rooms over. It looks like they have the phone lines tapped.
Okay, scratch the bomb plan.
Yeah.
So you can deal with the feds, or just going in guns blazing is going to be harder. But whatever you guys do on your first level of subterfuge is getting a +2. Or no, that's an assist roll, so shit. That's a +4.
You're welcome, guys.
Hotel.
Yeah, it's a motel.
How close to the ice machine is the room that the beds are in?
4 doors down.
Does it have wheels on the bottom of it? If
I'll
we
say
unlocked it
yes.
And pushed it, could we roll it over to their door and then basically cripple it in front of their door so they can't get out?
I'm down with that.
And while they're doing that, I'm gonna disconnect all the phones.
Yeah, just
so
give
they can't
me
call for help.
I guess either a stealth or there's not athletics. I'm not sure what pushing an ice machine would be other than being stealthy about it.
Because I'm thinking this is going to end up being a gun battle. So the
Yeah.
less guns involved, the better. And
Yeah.
I don't want to kill an FBI agent because that's an entirely different level of getting fucked up the ass penally.
Well, so I'll disguise myself as like maintenance guy, something like that. I'll take
Okay.
care of the ice machine.
Nice,
I've got
yeah.
a good stealth.
General disguise, no penalty. So yeah, just give me a performance,
Okay.
and this will be to to block out the FBI.
Yeah.
You don't even
You're
have
good.
to make it up.
Unless you want to go for the raise.
Oh, well, do I get a
Oh,
plus
no,
4 from
there-
that?
You do get a +4. There is also a -1 for the security.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was a -1.
So you need to at least roll a 5 to get a raise.
Yeah. All right, I'll spend it, Benny. Why not?
Yeah, he has a +1 charisma, so a success becomes a raise basically for him.
I mean, it might be a little thingy of me, but I deeply suspect that FBI agents are much, much better shots than common criminals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Nice.
I
You
even
get
add the +4 to that.
Wow. All right, so you grant +2 to the next level of things. So the sneaking in gets +2.
Yeah, well, that should have been an 18, so I forgot to add the +4.
It
so-
doesn't go beyond +2 for the
Oh,
actual
okay.
lead. It's not an assist roll,
Gotcha.
so it applies to the next card though, which is good.
How many of us are there left?
All right, so that goes
Olivia.
here. So yeah, we got Olivia, Tommy, and Cross. One of you can take point for slipping in. I can
Here's the thing:
delete that.
one of us is already dressed in like repair gear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the rest of us might as well be dressed in hotel gear too. So Olivia, maid.
Yeah, Winston, do you want to give a performance to
Yeah.
do the
I'll
other
dress her up.
costumes? Yeah. Or is it persuasion? I think
It's
it's
persuasion, but
persuasion.
it's the same thing either way.
Okay.
It's
Think
still
about
this is still the subterfuge part, right? So that should have another +4 to that.
No, he used it to take out the feds. Different card.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all right,
Which
cool.
is still good, though, because failure on this one auto fails everything because it's a club.
Yeah.
But this is just us. So one of us is a maid, Olivia. That leaves two of us.
One of you gets Tommy gets a bellhop uniform.
In a motel in the middle of it. Actually.
Just outside Vegas, it's...
Oh, hell no. Tommy, how silly are you prepared to go?
It will be the outfit you're likely to kill Crow in.
Here's the thing. You could go as a singing telegram.
That would be awesome. Just like
So
in
you
a
could wear
gorilla suit.
any costume you wanted. As long
That's
as it's
amazing.
like, obviously
Verms gets a Benny.
a costume.
I don't know, but I do like your idea. Any suggestion?
I say a chicken suit or a gorilla suit.
Well, no, a singing telegram. What's your strength, Tommy?
I don't know, Toy Story style, where it's the chicken suit where you can see his head through the open beak.
Tommy's got a die 8 strength,
Bigger?
die 6.
So you're reasonably ripped. I mean, if we oiled you up a bit, we could put you in a Tarzan costume and you wouldn't look terrible. But no, we want a costume that means you can carry guns.
Yeah, you want to be able to conceal weapons in it. You know, a loincloth probably isn't good for that.
So, how about a traditional 1940s gangster costume that's obviously a gangster costume? Pinstripe suit, light brim hat,
So pretty much what Tommy's wearing already.
and
You hold up, I have this costume, and Tommy's just like, that's a nice hat, and just
and a
takes the hat.
a violin case with a Thompson machine gun in it.
Nice. Alright, well, the costumes are going to give you guys, whoever's taking lead, +1. Who's going to be in charge of the subterfuge, getting up close enough to the guards, other than Winston? Winston's already up there. But getting the deadly ones.
Another reason why I went for the caricature, whatchamacallit idea, is the focus of attention, no matter what happens, is going to be on the bloke in the funny costume.
Yeah.
So anybody else operating around him is going to be more or less invisible, which would be me.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, awesome. Then we can do Tommy doesn't intimidate and as an assist for your stealth.
There you go.
Easy enough.
Yeah, see?
I ain't paying no taxes, see?
Top of the world, man.
But yeah, Bobby, I can't wait for this thing to be fully released. This is fun.
Yeah. Well, soon enough we should get the playtest material for when ETU's on hiatus. Alright, so, Tommy, give me an intimidate.
Would I still get my reputation since I'm dressed
No,
up?
you're in a costume, so no.
Alright,
The whole
so
point is, you might even be showing a bit of peck. Sorry, but the idea is that you distract attention.
just the -1?
Yep. Yeah, just the -1.
+1 for the costume, though, right?
No, because that's going to the leader.
Oh, right.
He's an assist roll.
Yeah.
That's fine.
7.
Another
Almost had the rate.
Not bad.
another +1 though. So, all right. Are you just once you get close? What is your game plan, Verms?
Well, I'm in just like whatever the male version of a maid uniform is. Yeah.
A maid.
All right. Yeah. So easy.
Well, no, and basically, I want to get as close to the room that crosses in as possible. When he knocks on the door and they answer, and he steps in, I want to be able to go in behind him, literally with my gun up, straight to the head of whoever the fuck it is I think is in charge and pull the trigger.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So just give me a stealth check.
With a +1, right?
Unless you guys want Unless you guys want Brushes to take lead. So that's,
I think possibly better idea since my stealth is deep.
plus, it's sitting at a +1 and Brushes is wounded, so it'd become a flat roll for Brushes right now.
Yeah. That might be a good idea, actually.
If you're there, Dan.
You guys can both be the maids, really.
Well, it's assumed everybody is, so.
Yeah.
Is Dan still here?
Hello?
Send a message. Somebody happened. It is 3 o'clock, so you may have gone AFK. Alright, let's get. Just to get the game head towards the finish line, I'm just going to roll stealth for Brushes then.
Brushes has a D6 stealth.
There we go. And I was going to give him a Benny for taking over anyways, but that Benny just got burnt, so. Alright, Brushes gets you guys up. Alright, so that gets you guys past the main group of guards up to the
Hey,
door.
sorry guys.
Oh.
I actually have to. I have to go. I just got a call.
It's okay,
I got
man.
the kids.
It's fine, man. I get it.
Alright, catch you later.
But it was a good time. I'll catch up with everybody another
Yeah.
time.
No problem, man.
Take care.
Later, Dan. Alright, so you guys get up to the door. When you go to knock, this is where the other guard comes in. This big, like,
I am a singing telegram.
opening the door, confused, is like this 450-pound Samoan-looking biker.
Huh.
Listen here, see? I've got a sending telegram for you, see?
I was gonna say, you want to blow him in the head, that's fine. You guys can do the... Whoever's not the one taking the shot gets to do, really anything as a distraction.
I'm going to, so I'm like a couple doors down, I guess, wherever the feds are, with this ice machine that I just dropped in front of their thing. I'm going to have my toolbox, and I'm going to have it, like, open up and the tools clatter everywhere. I'm, like, just, like, making a big scene.
Okay.
Get the guys' attention.
Yeah, give me a performance. You're performing as a maintenance man.
Any minuses? Just the hotel
Just
minus?
the hotel minus.
Okay, so it's a fly roll.
Yep.
Ooh, almost a raise. Just
Almost.
Almost. Unless you want a Benny for it.
Nah, I'm good. I'll save that last one.
Alright, so +1. Anyone else looking to assist, and who's the one pulling the trigger?
It kind of has to be me, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is true. So, Tommy, are you doing anything to distract?
Tommy's singing telegram is the distraction.
Yeah. So, Tommy, give me a persuasion or a performance or really anything.
Intimidation.
Okay.
You can
An
do that.
intimidating telegram.
I am a singing telegram.
Listen,
See? Gotta say the C, man.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, with the C's. Yeah, give me an intimidate.
I'm definitely distracting.
oh no.
That's the worst gangster I've ever seen.
That actually just brought heat if you don't spend a Benny. Oh, Tommy doesn't have a
So
Benny.
basically, what happened there is he just walked into the middle of the room as singing, and the guy in charge went, "Fuck me, that's Tommy Blue dressed as a stripper."
And the guy, and the guy, and the feds on the tab, even though they're locked in, are like, Tommy Blue. Security just went up, so
Yeah, Benny that.
I don't have a Benny.
he doesn't have a Benny left.
No!
So it's at a -2. However, Winston's giving you a +1.
Oh, I should really shut up.
So -1. So just give me a shooting at -1.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You're
have
the
4
one who
pennies.
said you were gonna be shooting.
You said
Trigger
you're gonna be.
ram.
You could have let Tommy do the shooting.
Yeah,
He's
Benny.
good at it.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. There's another heart of guards. You're gonna fire that gun, and all the bikers you got past are gonna be alerted.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
I'll take
raise.
that.
Nice. Erase. Yeah. Boom. In the head. I'll even say you guys have the gems, but the last card is like the escape. All those bikers just got alerted. Tommy can take lead on it. You guys can shoot your way out, fight your way out.
Hang on.
I like that laugh. What'd you figure out?
The FBI are here.
Yep.
Yeah.
The FBI's cars will be in the car lot.
Yep.
Yep.
FBI cars are FBI cars.
Bulletproof.
We get in the car. We put our foot down. We have a running shootout with some bikers on bikes.
Nice.
Who's got driving?
I do. I think I'm the only one. It's a D4.
That's
but-
nice, though.
Better
All
than
right.
Tommy.
So, first, we have
Steal an FBI car.
Cross. Give me a notice roll to eyeball out the FBI cars.
Right.
You have alertness. There's a -1 because you're looking to steal an FBI car, but you get +2. So you're at +1.
Okay. Nice. There we go. Yeah.
Ooh, another
Boom.
raise.
You got it. That's going to provide +2. Winston, give me a driving roll for the actual car.
All right.
It's at -1.
-1 +2, or is the +2 for?
The +2 is going to be for lead because it's assist
Okay.
rolls.
Well, I guess I better bet me that.
Please
Yeah, I would because that'll up heat.
Nice.
There we go. All right, +3, -1. All right. Tommy, give me shooting at +2.
+2.
Yep.
with your Tommy gun out of the window of a car.
6.
Nice. That gets you guys away. You have some heat from this. But
Yeah.
you got the diamonds, you got away, and you drive back into Vegas, and that ends
Yeah.
the session.
Woo! And 2 of the players left, so there's 2 extra diamonds.
I like your thinking.